It's so nice to be back in Hebden Bridge. We've been here many times, and it's always a treat. But today, I love you. Today, though, I did something that I should have done a long time ago. I went up to Hebden Sol and I saw Sylvia Plath's grave. Yes, on my feet, on my legs, with no oxygen. Has anyone else done that? Yeah, right. Oh my God, it was like at Everest, I was passing corpses that can't be removed. It's crazy. Took me an hour and a half to walk up and 7 minutes to walk down. And anyway, it was a good thing to do. And I got back in time to write this song about the experience. Floridian bedroom eyes gaze from a postcard pinned to the gates round his grave and the perishes. There's no hormones above, hormones below, which one's the real lizard kid? Maybe I don't know, it's even offering in this compact disc of strange things that touch factual clues. Pay our respects to Oscar Wilde after all he's gone far. They put glass round his tube to prevent lipstick kiss au revoir. But I'm undeterred, so I snooze the berries. They grow sick and syphilis or something scarier. Let's be on our way, we're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking for a bar. Celebrities in cemetery, let's go see where they are buried. All access passes 6 feet underground. Unlike the unknown animators, they live in perfectly independent. We get visitors long after you're gone, fun to be around. Graham Parsons' assistant burned his body in Joshua Tree. A DIY funeral, by all accounts it was beautiful, but his family thought it was a sin. And now we're so butchering the harmonies of Hickory Wind in the suburban cemetery as we see it in. Hey, for effort I say, we've come all this way to the outskirts of New Orleans to get a look at celebrities in cemeteries. Let's go see where they are buried. All access passes 6 feet underground. Unlike the unknown animators, we're imperfectly independent. We get visitors long after you're gone, fun to be around. Under watchful stone elephant eyes, where trapeze artists, ringmasters, and other circus folk go when they die. Well, you're surprised you discovered that the visitors often, but everybody wants to know how many times in the coffin. We're all walking the tightrope of life between here and the top in the sky. But it occurs to me I've never heard of the great Huberto before.
Who's that guy?
But here I am at his grave and I'm sad that he's muerto and I want to know more.
Tell me more.
So baby, when I go, whatever the cost is, build a great golden monument, please make it preposterous. A bust, a statue, a marble mausoleum. You get the idea, I just wanna be alone. Celebrity in the cemetery, I'll come see me where I'm buried. Once I'm gone, my soul is, I'll be shamelessly famous. Celebrity is celebrity is celebrity is celebrity is that's Maria Pedal on the guitar, Ariel Sharon on the bass, and John McKeel on the drums. Ugly jugglers and punchy smugglers on the boardwalks and beaches compete with the unlucky buster who covers Skinner and Sheeran and RHCP acid. This is the worst music in human history. Its success is a mystery. Just then you kissed me, and maybe you just really wanted me to stop yapping, but I forgot the musical horror show happening to you. And me in the summer Olympics on TV. Buzzing with the humming from more power lines. But summer was the summer Olympics on TV. Your parents' basement had air conditioning, and there were all kinds of interesting things like the memory plate from your Christmas, a toy from the 80s for long distance listening, a new 9-volt, and we had it working. Hid in the bushes did some casual lurking. Pointing the antenna at the house of the cop who lived at the end of the block. It was you and me in the summer Olympics on TV. Nothing in the afternoon but the one with the fungal disease. Good times, that one, with buzzing with the humming from the power lines. The summer was the summer Olympics on TV. On an extra hot day with no talk and less action, we stumbled on a brand new municipal attraction. Admission was steep, and it looked unpleasant. It was called the Museum of Your Own Past, Future, and Present. The guide was dressed in his fleece and his flannel. He pointed silently and smilingly the guide at the panel, which we read in our hands. And it said we're going to stay together forever, but it will never get better than you and me. Olympics on TV. Nothing with the afternoon in the elm tree, dying in the fungal disease. Good times, bad wine, lips buzzing with the humming from your power lines. That summer with the summer Olympics on TV. Good times,
Bad wine.
lips buzzing with the humming from your power lines. Thanks so much. Those two songs were from our newest record, Ghost Palace, and we're going to play a few more from that record tonight, but this one is an oldie, and it's about feeling shy in general in a public place. Specifically a dance club, but we can imagine that I was referring to the Trades Club in the song. So if anyone's feeling shy at the Trades Club tonight, please don't. Please talk to your neighbor, make a new friend. It's that kind of place. This is the only. I'm not much of a joiner myself, but this is the only club I'm a member of. How many other members are there here tonight? Great. I just got my 2025 card. It's the thing about living in Canada and being a member of the Trades Club is that I only get to enjoy the privileges of membership once per year when we come over to play. Anyway, so this is a song for anyone feeling shy, member or no. But a great way to feel less shy and meet new people is to join the Trades Club. Very reasonable, lots of benefits, discounts on drinks at the bar, but most importantly, a beautiful new community that you can hold close to your heart. So that's what this song is for. What? I'm trying to get a job. There's something wrong with my hands. Oh yes, they're not holding you. And they should be enfolding you like a mother's pouch around a baby kangaroo. That sparkle in your eye shines like a shiny diamond in a shiny diamond ring. Like a pearl, don't you know? I'm helpless around shiny things. When I got to the Trades Club, at first I didn't feel like waiting. Well, the lineup was so long, but then I saw you and I thought I must be hallucinating. But I was sober as a nun, so like a nun I prayed, and we would dance one dance together and fall in love forever, and our love would never fade. You're quite a talented dancer. Did you take a dancing class for that? And I like the way your pants are the same colors as the colors of the banner of your house. I must sound like a schoolboy. I haven't got a thing to say. But wait, this song they're playing is great, and it says exactly what I've been trying to say. When Lionel Richie wrote hello, was it you he was looking for? Not the blind girl in the video, you know. The actor and the amateur sculptor, speaking of sculpting, my heart is spinning like a pottery wheel. I feel like a ghost, I'm going crazy. This is how I'm supposed to feel. Like to me, I'm crazy. There's something wrong with my hands. They should be holding you. The way the hands were meant to be, that sparkle in your eye shines like a shiny diamond in a shiny diamond ring. Like a pearl, don't you know? I'm helpless around shiny things. Face is kind of like a planet that hasn't been discovered. My heart's a space pod that travels to your face's planet, and it'll never be recovered. My heart will roam the surface of your face, collecting data on your lips, but I'll cut off all communication with space stations and my mothership, 'cause I don't want Earth to know about you. No, they wouldn't understand. It's just you and me here in this galaxy, like shipwrecked sailors on a tiny sandy island. Like shipwrecked sailors living love, finally free to show their feelings. Seen only by the million blinking eyes of God in the dark sky, it is your island ceiling. And those million eyes are shining. I can see each one of yours. You say the eyes are little windows to the heart. Well, that's a start, but I still need to find the door. Still the spark, the eyes are shining like a shiny diamond in a shiny diamond ring. And like a pearl, don't you know, I'm helpless around shiny things. Oh, like a pearl, don't you know, I'm helpless around shiny things. Around shiny Used to the smoke, the fires around the show. Now we need to start knowing that we did no shows. This is how the time is standing. My home planet. Plastic in the water, it's plastic in the clouds on my home planet. Some people are illegal and some people are allowed on my home planet. We've got a pretty nice, but we all get mean, cause nobody was there for the machine. It was never like being on the planet. My home planet. We're all a little bit out on my home planet. So we take our little fists and we shake them to God on my home planet. We may feel a lot, but we don't want to die. We learn how to love when we learn how to lie. Don't try to understand it. My home planet. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not that bad. Rest assured, we've left the worst behind us. Crossing space contagious, but we're so patient. So please accept our application. Please someone in the Bible get us started. Our new home planet. Thanks so much. I'd like to invite Mr. J. Crocker up to the stage. J. Crocker, everyone. For those of you that couldn't see during John McKeel's set, Jay was right about here, sitting down playing synthesizer, and I was standing at the back, and well, actually, for an Atlantic Canadian man of my generation, I'm perfectly average height. But sometimes I do feel shorter than average, and I was at the back and I couldn't see Jay myself, and so I thought, well, the people out there like me, maybe they want a chance to get to see the most of him. So there he is. It's been such a treat touring with John and Jay for the last couple of weeks. And well, I'll talk more about that later. This is a country song about architecture. Any architects? No. Not a single one. Great, fantastic. That's what I like to hear, because I don't know anything about architecture, but I wrote a song about it anyway. I listened to a podcast with Ariel once that was all about architecture, and we turned it off after about 40 minutes. Because it was starting to get a little dull, but I gleaned enough to write this song, and it goes like this. Gather around, all you humans, I'll tale pass on down about two architects, Rob Church and Louis Scott Brown in Las Vegas in the 60s. They took an extended trip. They were looking at the buildings all flashy on the strip. Casinos with their Eiffel Towers and tattoo Parthenones. Each one a basic structure with rhinestones added on. Like the Ducades, North Block and actual duck back in New York, in which everything is subservient to this one symbolic form. Well, I never beat it up, the decoration from function integrated in my heart and my head. Person must decide when they get too old and dead to be a duck or a decoration. I am well aware that this particular metaphor is meant for architecture and really nothing more. I am a songwriter and I'm not an architect, so this is undeniably beguiling but not entirely correct. Those things are office buildings concrete, steel, and glass. You see 1,000 of them but never notice as you pass. Others show their colors in a way you don't forget. What you get is what you see, and what you see is what you get.
That's what I'm ready.
Then a decoration for the function integrated in my heart and in my head. Every person must decide before they get too old and dead to be a top decoration. Top out, Maria. Your hairstyle or the novelty glasses on your nose. It's about how to wear your heart on the outside of your clothes. So if you're sweet, don't be afraid to be an ice cream cone-shaped truck. Tell the world I am a duck. I'm a duck. I'm a duck.
Well,
I'd rather be a duck than a decorated shell for the function integrated in my heart and in my head. Every person must decide before they get too old and dead to be a duck or a decoration. Yes, every person must decide before they get too old and dead to be a duck or a decorated You look so unemployed tonight.
got the matches on the flashlight.
We could wander past the public pool.
Stop behind the old
Where we first dated, the letters are faded with age, but it's still painted there in teenage haste. Never work, never suffer, never take your hat to another, never be a memorization. Never work. Lying on the backs of the old tennis courts.
I was never into rock and roll.
But remember Never work, never suffer. Never let the going get tougher. Never be too clean for the dirt. Never work, never suffer. Never tip your hat to another. Never be a memorable soul. Never work. Thank you. We all live in different parts of Atlantic Canada. Maria's from Newfoundland. John and Jay live in New Brunswick, and Ariel and I live on Prince Edward Island. And they're all beautiful places, and places where I think it will be pretty nice to hang out after the apocalypse. It's the part of Canada that people don't really go to when they come on, go on vacation to Canada. We're always meeting people when we come over to this part of the world, and we tell them we're from Canada, and they go, "Oh, Montreal." And we're like, no, actually. And they go, "Oh, Vancouver." And we're like, no, actually, further east. And they're like, "Yeah, Montreal." Like, no, further. There's more further. Anyway, so, but it's kind of, to some extent, it's an underdog part of the country, and it's a bit of a forgotten corner in some ways. But it's going to be a great spot to ride out the end times. But then every once in a while when we're on tour, we get to a place where I'm like, this would also be a pretty good spot. And I think, I don't know, could do worse than this little valley. So that's what this song is about. It's about when everything finally collapses and we have to rebuild society. Those of you who are here, you'll do it at the Trades Club. If the Trades Club was an all-inclusive resort, as it is in the song. It goes like I checked, double checked, and all we've got left is Brazil nuts and Curacao. 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 Brazil nuts and Thank you so much. Just a second, I have to adjust a setting on my guitar pedals. That's better.
Yeah, he has a bird pedal.
We started this tour as we traditionally do in Ramsgate, in Kent. Has anyone been to Ramsgate? Yeah! Wow, great. That's very surprising. We have some dear friends there who run a venue and a studio, and they surprised us with this pedal.
Do you love them more than us?
No, about exactly the same.
We love all our children equally.
We arrived and we were like kind of getting our stuff together and getting all the gear ready and stuff, and they surprised us with this pedal. Well, like me specifically with this pedal, and it goes like this. It's like... Anyway, so I've been having a lot of fun. Is anyone into birds? Amazing. That's most of you anyway. Half of you. The rest of you, it's going to happen to you eventually. They're coming for all of us. This is for the birders in the room. Trash minus glory equals just another story. Like the prisoners who stay behind. Out of glory, the poor forgotten second miles, passenger pigeon. Anyone can fail, but you listen to submission. This is a rendition of colors to the mind. The problem is the top of the difference over the body. I pay for every year, so it shows it's not. We're always sitting outside, bird watching. I've read the 7 habits of highly ineffective people. I know I'm probably a liver, not for weakness or evil, but I'd rather be a giver than a taker or a faker. Everybody's just another paycheck to the undertaker. Acknowledging the strategy, inspiration, quotations. My reaction there is reluctance, locations, and stations. The ones that burn life and this is a caution. The they always sitting on the side, bird watching. Share it on the saxophone. There's flowers and compost and a beach full of pavement. But under the rich and famous, if you remain aimless and patient, neither rising like a phoenix nor dying like the dodos. Let's leave the endless questing to the Sams and to the Frodos. Fire like the mud, like the rising forces, and cheers and torches. It's taking the slowdoors, it's the system more embedded, it's wisdom bureaucracies, it's the long behind, the piece of early watches, like the piece of exciting. And it will surely sink, jumping sleeping on the giant, just sitting at a drink, while everybody else is busy polishing their copies, looking at missing cosmopolitans. Thanks so much. We might take a little pause and do a few quiet songs. I have to ask you a question. As you know, in 2 days' time, it will be the 3rd anniversary of the ascension to the throne of His Majesty King Charles. As I'm sure you're aware. Speaking from the colonies, we find this as strange as you do. But I have a question. We've been noticing that this time in the UK, when we've been turning around, we've noticed a lot more King Charles Spaniels that seem to be around 2 to 3 years old. Like a lot. And today there were tons of them. It was like a festival of King Charles Spaniels out there. Is that what's happening? No? Oh, people just like the dogs, right? It's not like a statement. Is that okay? But well, I have another question, which is like, what's with all there's like more English flags than usual? But there are more than usual, right? We were driving around and like one of the first days on tour, Jay in the backseat he was like saw one like over like a motorway and he was like, so is that like a racist thing? Yes! Oh yeah. Right. Well, it's fascinating to me to think about this kind of like these sort of symbols at this time because in Canada. At the moment, we're having like a bit of a renaissance of the Canadian flag because well, no, hang on. Because I don't know if you've heard about there's this president that got reelected in the States. Anyway, you may not have heard of it. It may not have made the news here, but Canadians feel very strongly about this, and so there's been like a resurgence of nationalism. Symbolized mostly by waving flags and boycotting all American products. So like on the one hand, I'm like, this is great, it's kind of great, and it's especially kind of nice to see people waving Canadian flags because not so long ago during the pandemic, the Canadian flag was appropriated by the QAnon people. And so every time you saw a Canadian flag, it was usually like there were 2 giant ones like out the back of a massive pickup truck with like a big Q sticker on the back or like a fuck Trudeau or something like that. Anyway, so the Canadian flag had a dark time, and now it's having like a different kind of meaning. I'm uncomfortable with all of it generally because it's so confusing to me. So a long time ago, I wrote this song because I was confused back then too about whether or not it was okay to burn the Canadian flag because I wasn't sure, my friends weren't sure, and this is before the internet, so we couldn't look it up. And now, I don't know if this is real. I don't know if you've heard about this, but last week Trump signed an executive order that if you burn the American flag, it's straight to jail for a year. We don't have that law in Canada yet. But anyway, so I wanted to clear up the confusion in my mind, so I made up an answer to whether or not it was okay to burn the Canadian flag, and if so, when. And it goes like this. If you're lost in the woods with your very best friend, and all you have between you is a Canadian flag, and all the wood is wet, and you're really freezing cold, you're gonna die of hypothermia, and that's a total drag. What do you do, Boy Scout? What do you do, Girl Guide? Do you pray to the Lord? Do you run away and hide? Do you burn the flag of your country to keep warm? No, never do that. What you should do instead is cut off your best friend's head. Use their hair as kindling and cut out all their fat. Heat their fat up on a rock and smear it on your body. Peel away their skin and use it as a sleeping bag. Eat the meat of your friend and use their bones as fire logs. But never ever burn the Canadian flag. Thank you. I hope that clears it up. I'd like to dedicate the next song to Chris, who's doing lights right now. There.
Got the power.
All the power. I mentioned that this beautiful gift that our friends gave us in Ramsgate, this pedal, but tonight Chris one-upped them and gave me this. I don't know if you can see this from where you are. This is like an original, official collector's edition Goonies souvenir magazine. And it's got, I mean, there's a lot of information in here. Like a lot. Look how much, there's so much going on in here. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of this song, or this movie, and I wrote the song about it. So I'm going to dedicate it to Chris. Has anyone seen the Goonies? Yeah. Okay, cool. Great. It'll make sense then. And actually, this song had its first iteration, I guess, here at the Trades Club when Ariel and I spent a few days doing some recording on the stage many years ago, like 2019 or so, something like that, 2018, I don't know. We were working some stuff out that eventually became the album Never Work, and this was one of them. The first movies I remember seeing in the theater was the Goonies in Thunder Bay, Ontario, with my father in the year of your Lord, 1985. The year of my Lord that summer was 5745. If you haven't seen it, it's about these kids out on the West Coast trying to save their houses from foreclosure by the golf course developers, to whom the parents are inexplicably indentured. But they're just kids, so they also like riding BMXs and having adventures. I won't spoil it, but there's a poignant scene down in a cave where the asthmatic protagonist tries to convince the other kids to pursue the pirate treasure, or as they all call it, the rich stuff, which could potentially prevent their neighborhood from being eaten by a country club. And he points his way up to the bankers and grown-ups. It's their time out there. Down here it's our time. It's our time down here. It's their time up there. Down here it's our time. It's our time down here. They say there's a lot of winnings to be won. It could be me, could be you. This time, you never know. I'll take a 649 and a coffee to go. My lucky numbers are my birthday, typical. Somewhat ironic, given that I was born in the middle of a global financial crisis. I cost $200,000 to raise, but they said I was priceless. Once I went to bingo with the famous Fiddler's family in Cape Breton. Though I was a stranger, his mom and dad were really nice to me in an old time I told me. That's just the natural kindness, born from centuries of living on the losing end of the businesses of fishing and mining, while the bosses live up in cloud houses made of silver lining. It's their time up there. Down here it's our time. It's our time down here. It's their time up there. Down here it's our time. It's our time down here. Time's up. Time's up there. Down here it's our time. It's our time down here. Time's up there. Down here it's our time. It's our time down here. Thank you. If you'd like to talk to me about the Goonies, we can talk about it after the show. We can talk about the trivia that I have learned since Chris gave me that fanzine. Why don't they do that anymore for movies, right? I grew up with those kinds of things all the anyway. The world.
The internet.
You know? It is the internet. God, it's ruined everything. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just one symptom of how things are going, isn't it? It might not be the worst, but it's up there. This is indirectly a song about how it's sad that there's no more collector's edition fanzines about movies, and we just all look at our phones now. It's after midnight in the Ghost Palace, 50,000 satellites blinking in the sky. Rhinestones shining on the cape of the Aurora Borealis. That galactic magician never says goodbye. There's a hole in my heart, the size of my own heart. Our voices bouncing hard off the walls in the hallway, surprising how deafening emptiness can be. I forget a lot, but I'll think of this always, remembering a place that won't remember me. There's a hole in my heart, the size of my whole heart. I need a placeholder, a heart-shaped Lorem Ipsum. Nothing fancy, just a rough facsimile. Where I'm headed, I won't know what I'm missing. They say in space, no one can hear you dream. There's a hole in my heart, the size of my whole heart. We'll see them shine for a while after we've gone. 300,000 years. 300,000 years. That just sounds like words. ghost palace. Goodbye, cool world. Maria Petal on the guitar. Thank you. This song's for Adam Hopper. And any other musicians in the room? Anybody else? And the other three of you. This is about a band in the future feeling nostalgic about the good old days, which are now, I guess. Which is kind of weird to think about. But one day these will be the good old days. No matter how, imagine. No, I'm just kidding. Everything's going to get much better. Starting tomorrow, oh my God, we're in for a treat. Sharing dirty microphones, scarpins from the outer zones, dancing in our plastic skirts, trading kerosene for merch. Sleeping in your solar. We had no worries and no plans, driving through the night to play a house show on the coast of Ohio. Oh no, 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 don't think about it. It's not like we can't live without it. It's just music we used to play. Music. Showcased for 5 or 6 drunk kids at South by Southwest 56 in an abandoned Taco Bell. Got paid in chips and cowrie shells. Your mom gave me her old guitar, the one she got before the war. The pickguard still had bits of blood dried on it. Your mom was the coolest these days, mostly. I don't think about it, she says. It's not like I can't live without it. It's just music we used to play. Music. God knows we never got anywhere, although we went everywhere. It's past curfew, but the neighbors are away. Come down to the bunker, I'll set up the PA. with ska bands from the outer zone. Thank you. I'd like to bring Jay Crocker and John McKeel back on stage. Can we just take a moment and have a round of applause for the John McKeel set? That was so good. We share a record label back home in Eastern Canada called You've Changed Records. I encourage you all to check it out. There's some incredible albums out on that label. And John has 2 albums here tonight at the back over there. Thanks to Simon doing merch. And we have a special deal tonight, right, Ariel?
That's right. For one night only, and all 16 nights of the tour, we've got, if you buy 1 Burning Hell LP and 1 John McKeel LP.
How much does that cost? £90?
You would think so.
£100.
No. In fact,
£150.
that is its actual value, maybe. But tonight, only £40.
What?
But that's not all. When you do that, you also get a free 7-inch.
What's on the 7-inch?
Nigel the Gamut.
Oh my god. I love that song.
And also a cover of Lark Descending or Ascending?
Descending.
Descending.
You played on that song.
Yeah.
By Half Man, Half Biscuit?
That's right.
That song? Oh my god. What a bargain.
And
What?
that's
There's more?
not all.
There's more?
There's more. Also, a patch and or pin.
Wow. And a patch and a pin?
And/slash or.
Okay. Wow. So you can get a patch and a pin.
No.
So it's just or, really.
Oh yeah, it's just or. Dang. A tote bag. If you spend £50, you get a tote bag.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Deals.
What kind of band is this? How can they have so many bargains? We went to business school this summer. What are we playing? Oh yeah. Okay, this is song about gentrification. Has it happened in Hebden Bridge? No? After the divorce, I took my life, I go into the dark forest. I made a new friend at the beginning there. She was in the street and she showed me the collection of authentic medieval swords. We had a bottle of Chianti, cheese and Chinese. Thank you.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 10, you can tell the world that we have arrived. Surely brings out according with the view is really out of this world.
Just heard you purple, space trucking again. Please Jesus send me some new compact disc open. Pioneer they said, first jump in space they said. Here I am, alone inside an insulated shed. No, I signed up. You're listening to me FM with the sound of the moon. When I say we, I mean it's just the station slowly. Sure, I sound a bit more lonesome every time you hear it spoken. I have to do the weather now, which is always disappointing. Just don't ever go outside. It's either freezing or blood boiling. Up folks down there by the B-52s. You're listening to me now. When the stars were just the stars, I miss watching the seagulls rise. I miss sports, I even miss sports bars. I miss when nights were short enough to stay up all night. I miss the dead midnights, I miss the lions. All this place has gardens, rocks and science, the household appliances. Singing the tune, you're listening to me with the sound of the moon. Time for the news, no, there's no news. Any kind of event would be a hot commodity. I haven't heard words from anyone, honestly. It's a space oddity. If anyone to do, I gotta shut it down. Yes, I usually sign up. Yes, of course, it's Europe with the final countdown. I'll be back home tomorrow in the cold afternoon. You're listening to me with the sound of the moon. Listen, all the magic balloon. You're listening to me with the sound of the moon. It's not all in the cartoon. You're listening to me with the sound It's like giving the telephone to a buffoon. You're listening to me now, with the sound of the moon. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we've got 2 more songs left. Correct.
Just let me adjust my settings here to the correct. Not that one. Oh, no, it's that one.
Maria pedal on the drums. I drink only fluorescent swirls, I speak in plastic. My wardrobe is now in a BBC, my band is elastic. It's hard to find decent drumsticks, but we got bird bones and pizza buckets. My drummer can't hit, she can really raise her ruckus. What's this whistling punching beneath my feet? Hundreds of fragile skulls of penguins and parakeets. Some got miles away, clouds of computer, and some expansion violence. When I say violence, I mean I'm the birthday of garbage island. What's this stuff in the plastic cup? There's a little girl with a map on her back. Ask the cat, ask the weather back. Oh, you're gonna be better than I is that. I am the bird queen of garbage island. Petrol coffins and pumpkins. Make me a temple of nuts and fish skeletons. Next take the booties, bottles, dongles, ping pong balls. Build a wall on the horizon that's 10 times as tall. I replaced it with this ball-bearing painting to look the part. I don't need her in the singing of vision, or if you prefer a Cyclops tyrant. I'll hail the bird queen of garbage island. What's moving up with the plastic cap? There's a little girl with a map on her back. Ask them a crack, ask a letter back. Oh, you have to leave better than I just said. I am the bird queen of garbage island. What's up with the duck with the plastic cup? A little girl with a map on her back. Ask the cat, ask the leather back. Oh, you have to leave feathers in I just said. I am the bird queen of garbage island. Thanks so much. It's been so much fun to be back at the Trades Club. This is our last song. This is the last one. I want to thank Sarah so much, and Mal, who's not here at the Trades, and I want to thank again Chris, who's doing the lights, and Jason, who's doing sound. What an amazing team. And thanks to all of you for coming. There's a few of my Patreon folks here tonight, and thank you too. It's so nice to be here. We, like Maria and John and Jay, have never been to Hebden Bridge before, and we were like the whole tour so far. Ariel and I were like talking to each other, being like, "Don't talk it up, don't talk it up," because we didn't want to, you know. But then we didn't talk it up, and they were all day. They've been like, "What is this magical kingdom?" And this venue, they were like, "What is this magical venue?" So it's such a treat to bring people who've never been here before to this venue in this town, and I can't wait until the next time we're back. So thanks for being here. Because I ride on my tongue, I listen to the Wu-Tang Clan. I learn to touch the OGB and I'm not rhyming, took my time to run with the classics of comedy. I know they took so late, but simply just kind of harmony. But the genre is now, the sign is maybe the core. Harmony's got me if you've heard this one before. It's a soul chestnut, it's a real big slapper. Inside every one of us is a comedian, a popular, and an amateur rapper. Jay Cropper on the guitar, here we go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. Boo. You see, the joke is the cow is always interrupted. Never mind. I should maybe stick to dead baby jokes. They work every time. It says a lot, but not lots of them. About dead tops and toddlers. When we see a live one, we don't kill it. We just kiss them with conquer. Now some of my best friends are moms and dads. They may hit me, but isn't parenting the last left to the scoundrel? No, that's patriotism anyway. There's a lot of people who are feeding and breathing like guppies. My heart goes like that lucky when I see a creep or a little puppy. I find my heart bursting with red heart shit keeps coming and I think, maybe I'll get a dog. And I go, no, I'm not ready. I can't handle the responsibility. Where would I find the time to build my compound, my comedy career, my empire of crime? And then I think, I'll eat dogs if it's where the Holocaust comes. Sleep on a desolate planet, hide in deserted cities. Like my dog with voices. Far from the cannibals who attack us. People scrapping, double tap, this is me for tracking us. We find the fight, man, teach the man, this is really alone. About a small pound, we find the shooting on the road, it's too low. In the morning star, we're all in blue, and we're showing to a nice fine pack of wild dog puppies in the traffic in the corner machine. My dog looking up at those big eyes all set. My dog is the apocalypse, we can't get sentimental. But here's the cherry on the cake. Here's the topper of the capper. Inside the one of my space is the red heart of the month.
together now. I'm an amateur.
Thank you all so much. We'll play one more song, I guess. Any requests? We played that one already.
All right.
Thanks for being here. Does the rest of the band want to come back? Yeah, there they are. Matthias and Ariel, everybody. Big round of applause. Aww. Thanks, Dave. Every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn. Oh, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Met at the New Year's party with my vegetarian friend.
I said I studied English.
Told you I was in a band.
I asked what the band was called.
I said it's called The Burning Hell.
I said I've never heard of you.
I said that's probably just as well. To make conversation, I told you about a dream I had in which Jean Baudrillard was rapping with Public Enemy, shouting, "Don't believe the hyper real" with Flavor Flav and Chuck D.
And I said I think we might have a lot in common then, possibly, because I'm also a musician. Still a little philosophy.
You mentioned you used to play the tenor saxophone in the early years of the millennium when you were young.
And you said you're higher than Penny's Never Mode, playing the tricks mode, mix mode.
You asked what I was working on. I said I'm writing an album of love songs.
I laughed and said love songs all
And I said, wait till you hear these ones. Pass the wine, by the darkness, I love you. Three statements of my mind at once in the crowded room. And I could not be sure which one had come from you. So I passed you the wine and said, yes, fuck the government, I love you too. We'll come back to the part at the end and we could sing it again, maybe a little bit even louder. Although, you know, to be honest, I'm confused because I thought now, here in the UK, didn't you guys like elect a nice government this time? What happened? No? tried your best, I know. We feel the same over in Canada. We tried our best. We elected the former head of the Bank of England. Oops. Give it up for Ariel and Maria. What about Jane Crawford? What about all three of them together? How about that? That sounds good. My vegetarian friend was playing the hits of Will Smith, and we got jiggy with it there on the dance floor. That's where it happened. You stole my heart. We stole someone else's gin by accident. At some point we got cornered by an amateur poet neither of us knew. Step by step we backed up until we backed up all the way to the bathroom together. We told the poet that we always go together, 'cause that's what happens when you've been dating forever. We stayed in there for ages hoping the amateur poet would go. It was awkward. We came out and found we discovered someone else to bother, and suddenly it was midnight. Old anxiety time countdown between this public making out, and we started shouting 'cause everyone else was shouting. Isn't it fun to shout? Pass the wine, fuck the government. I love you. These statements overheard at once in a crowded room. But I could not be sure which one I'd come from you. So I passed you the wine and said, yes, fuck the government. I love you too. Let's do one more time. Three statements overheard at once in a crowded room. But I could not be sure which one I'd come from. So I passed you the wine and said, yes, fuck the government. I love you too. Thank you so much.